Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for Those Who Wish Me Dead, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, the new Netflix superhero show Jupiter's Legacy, and our movie of the week, Without Remorse. All right, JV, we got some new trailers lined up this week. One from Angelina Jolie. Haven't really seen her much lately. What'd you think of this trailer?
I don't have good or bad things to say about this trailer because it doesn't really give you a whole lot. So I don't want to judge too quick, but she's trying to protect herself and this kid in a forest fire. I don't know much more than that at this point.
Yeah, it didn't give us much. What I'm picking up from it is that she is in this outpost. Something happened where now she's kind of abandoned here, and this is her job, and she falls in line with this situation where there's these guys who are trying to kill this kid. Probably some kind of thriller, probably some type of conspiracy. Probably the dad knows too much. Who knows?
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably all lines off from probably the dad's work or something, or, you know, because we see in the film that in the trailer, there's a wreck from a guy shooting at their car. So I guess you got to figure they're really probably going after the dad.
I'm going to say this. He probably works for TGIF. This is a New Line movie. So he probably has the secret of the ooze, and we're gonna get another Ninja Turtles movie here in a couple years. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you're
fine.
right. That's fine.
It's gotta be right. No, but in all seriousness though, I'm a big fan of Angelina Jolie, and she's one of those actresses who brings it every time, and I think she'll be able to do the same thing here with this Taylor Sheridan, flick. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, she looks like she's got some more stuff coming out finally. See this one, you know, she's going to be in the Eternals coming up soon.
Yes. So she's getting back into it.
So yeah, it's exciting. So Venom.
Yeah.
Venom 2.
Let's talk.
So immediately I feel, you know, it's kind of following the same lines as the first one. Funny, but with a lot of awesome action.
Yeah.
The comedy in this one looks like it's going to be just like real corny.
I mean, and that was the fun of the first one, right? Yeah,
right.
It's totally
right.
fun.
That's what I'm saying. Not a negative thing, but I mean, like right off the bat, the trailer is just corny, funny, right? The first scene of it.
Where I love seeing Tom Hardy, and he plays the straight man. He's not funny himself.
Right.
You know, he's definitely not. But who is funny is the Venom character and whoever voices Venom. And that's where all the comedy comes from, where it's almost like an odd couple situation with these two.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we are dropping in Woody Harrelson as Carnage.
Yeah, man. I remember seeing him at the end of the first one, and just creepy as hell, man.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Kind of looked like a clown. Like, who was it? Your boy from The Simpsons.
Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob. That's the feel I got from the first one. Super creepy clown.
There will be carnage, and then you have this one in the trailer. He looks scary.
Yeah,
like psychotic. The question is how this other symbiote gets to Earth and gets attached to this character, and how Venom is going to save the day.
Yeah, and the first one really didn't get that, right? We just know that this ship came in with these specimens on it, but never really led us to Carnage.
Yeah.
Right, so we don't really know if the Carnage came on that ship or not.
And you don't know that, you know, what other tie-ins they're going to do. Sony is trying to create like a Spider-Man universe. You know, they have Morbius coming out with your boy. They have these movies. They have the Spider-Man movies who's a part of the MCU. I just want to see some crossovers, man. That's what I'm going to be excited about. I want to see how this is going to shape up here.
I mean, I miss the OG Spider-Man, Toby. I mean,
yeah. But, you know, we might get him in the third Spider-Man movie. So who knows, man? We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of good stuff lined up this year.
And they can do a lot of different things with all this stuff intertwined now.
Yeah, Sony's doing
So
their
yeah,
thing. They need to go ahead and just sell it to Disney, like like Disney now owns
just
every.
retire.
Disney owns every part of Marvel except for like the Spider-Man universe. They
Yeah,
won't give it up, man.
I mean, it's the moneymaker, right?
Cash cow, yeah. Far From Home made over $1 billion, so this movie's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be exciting,
Yeah.
and definitely a popcorn flick in the theaters. Don't forget the Raisinets.
Please forget the Raisinets.
He hates Raisinets.
Yeah.
Just disgusting.
So bad.
So you sent me the trailer for Jupiter's Legacy a couple days ago and wanted me to check it out. So, yesterday was Mother's Day and hung out with the mother-in-law, had a good time, grilled us some steaks.
Nice.
Had a few cocktails.
I mean,
took a power nap in the mid-afternoon because, that's what 34-year-old guys do on a Sunday. Woke up, watched every episode in one sitting.
And I just said, hey, watch like 2 episodes. Let's just talk about 2 episodes. That's all I watch.
I watched the whole thing.
Watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I've seen like 2 episodes. And to be honest with you, it could have been 3 episodes. I really don't remember. I was just watching it, and then I stopped watching it, and that was it.
So with those 2 or 3 episodes, what'd you think?
I mean, so far, it's been interesting. It's kind of hard to talk about the story if it's a good story or not yet. Well, for me anyways. I know you've seen the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So at this point, it's kind of like, I think the characters are fun. It's just a little, I guess, still a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was like one really cool fight when they fought the first guy.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun fight. It's real short though. I haven't really got into that team side of it yet. Everything is like one-on-one or not even really superhero stuff. A lot of family issues, individual stories of where everybody's at right now. So can't really talk too much about like the whole thing in general.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just spoil everything for you right now. I am totally joking.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what I always do. So you can do it this time.
No, what I will say is it is a layered story.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of elements, and there's a lot of thought into it, right? Mark Millar, he hooked up with Netflix, and he's doing Millar World, where he's producing like so much content for Netflix over the next like 5 or 10 years. They gave him a bagazillion Bitcoin Netflix dollars. So
Bitcoin,
you know what I mean?
Just a black credit card. It doesn't even say nothing on it. It's just black.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Yes.
Just a blank black credit card.
So his first slate is Jupiter's Legacy, which was his comic book that was released back in 2013. And it's a very compelling story that tells a lot of different social, economic things in the story. And from the title, it's also about legacy. What is your legacy? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to leave to your children and future generations as well?
That's kind of where I'm at with it. It's like I said, I see all the family drama right now.
Yeah.
The dad, is supposed to be the man, right? Supposed to be a superhero. He's supposed to be the best of the best, but you see him still struggling with his family and his kids and trying to be, that person for them.
Yeah.
And there's just drama. He's not getting what he wants out of it because he can't control them like he can his own image and his own destiny.
I will tell you
that's just like 2 episodes in.
Oh yeah, and you got it, and you definitely got it. It is a way better Superman and Lois.
Right. Okay, I got you.
It's so much
why you
better.
Got to drag them into this, but that's fine.
I mean, you got the family dynamic. They live on a farm. Utopian is the Superman archetype, and then Lady Liberty is the Wonder Woman type. They have children just like Superman and Lois, and it's a lot about that family strife, that family dynamic, and how it interplays and works together.
But it's more realistic with the times, I would say.
Yes.
rather than, like you said, with Superman and Lois, where it's like that farm, white picket fence kind of life is what they're trying to have. And you don't see all the nasty, the drugs, the fighting, the getting beat up because you're trying to be a superhero stuff.
Yep.
Or they might have. We didn't give it that much of a chance, but that's fine.
Oh, you have. I've only watched that first episode. I didn't watch anything else. Have you watched any more?
No, I didn't. No, I watched them all. It's like you said. It's basically like any other CW show. It's CW. I mean, they're gonna do so much. You know, they ain't gonna have nobody out getting their head busted open.
I will say this about Jupiter's Legacy. I want to see more.
It's good.
Josh Duhamel, Leslie Bibb, and the rest of the team did a fantastic job, and they have me. I'm hooked.
I noticed you watched them all.
I want to see a few more seasons of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell this story.
Yeah, and comparing it to a bunch of other superhero shows that are out, it so far has taken its own path, I guess.
Yeah.
We got like The Boys, which was awesome. Ready for season 3 of that one.
Yes, please.
But that is like very dirty side of superhero business, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got Invincible, which
Fantastic.
is animated, but I mean that's kind of along the same lines. But you're just looking at one person trying to live up to their father's dream, and he's got that little secret thing going on.
Yeah.
And then we got this one coming up, which is like wrapping all that up into one. I felt like watching these few episodes.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Legacy.
and you'll get more of the lay of the land as you watch more of it.
Right.
It's hard to talk about it without spoiling it. I definitely don't want to do that. I will just say I've never been the biggest fan of Josh Duhamel, but he is fantastic in this role. This is a role that was meant for him, and he kicks ass in it.
I would say that would be one of our weekly shows, but you've watched it all already, so let's catch up next time, and I'll try to finish it this weekend. I'm really messing with you big time on that.
All right, man.
Because when we talked about it, it didn't sound like you were like okay, I'll watch it. I guess I'll watch one episode of it this weekend. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
just went in hard.
After that first episode, I was just like, what happens next? That's what have you noticed? That's what Netflix does very well.
Oh yeah.
They make you sit there and watch the entire series in one sitting. Because those last like 2 or 3 minutes, you're like, I gotta know what happens next.
Yeah, and then by the time you realize it, you're saying the same thing about the next episode.
It's 3 a.m. That's what you realize.
And ate dinner or nothing yet, right?
Nothing. Bloodshot eyes, I'm looking like Omni-Man going to bed.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, man. Yeah.
All right, Javi. We have Without Remorse. Came out this year, 2021. This movie's directed by Stefano Sollima, written by Taylor Sheridan and Will Staples.
We don't have any kind of budget on this one. This is Amazon Prime. So I assume kind of is what it is. They ain't going to tell us all the information yet. But I do have a cast. We got Michael B. Jordan as John Kelly, our main character. Jamie Bell as Robert Ritter. Jodie Turner-Smith as Lieutenant Commander Karen Greer. And I think we'll kind of get to the rest of them as we talk through. A lot of others just kind of came and went.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I apologize if you hear raindrops and all that. I am not in my regular pod room for this.
But, like always, you have a weapon behind you. I know this is a audio medium here, but Javi has a humongous compound bow in his regular pod studio, and in his remote one, he has a long sword. Something like Conan the Barbarian would swing around. I don't know what this guy does with all these weapons. You know what I mean? I've never seen Javi hit anybody in my life.
I got it going on around here. I ain't gonna mess with you. But yeah, the sound quality here is not the same, but we'll get through.
Good deal. So Javi, go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of what this movie is about, man.
Yeah, so we have Michael B. Jordan's John Kelly. He's in the military. He gets through a mission, and comes home and some things happen on this mission. He ends up losing all of his team, his wife, his unborn kid, excuse me, and basically goes out for revenge to get back at the people who murdered his wife and his unborn daughter.
So let's go ahead and hop right into it. And team, we have a little different format here. A couple of notes that we've gotten from a few subscribers that we basically tell you the exact movie. We're going to refrain from that because we want you to actually go watch the movie, but also listen to the pod as well. So we're going to do a recap of our thoughts.
See how it goes. See how everybody likes it.
Yeah. All right, Hav. Starting off, have these questions. I'm not going to really throw them out there, but this movie itself, I know we watched it at home.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted to see this in the theaters, man.
Yeah, it's a great action movie. We'll get back to that at some point.
Yeah. Just the scope and the size of the movie itself.
Yeah.
And just the great action segments. It just needed to be on like the biggest screen ever. It's nothing like watching The Dark Knight Rises, Man of Steel, or something of that nature, or any like Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
But it's a step below those. I will say that.
Well, you're trying to see it on a screen where this guy's the same height as you are, right?
Yeah.
They're not bigger. Yeah, this one, going through the scenes is very big, like you said. They're in buildings. You got a lot of big panned shots as well.
Yeah.
That would be great on the big screen with the good audio from all the gunfire, the explosions, all that to rumble your seat.
It's one of the nearest flicks I've watched in a very long time that's closest to live action movie Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That was the vibe that I got in the beginning, and that's the vibe I got in the end at that third act. I probably haven't seen a movie like that since Black Hawk Down, honestly. Let's talk about John Kelly. You understand early on that he is a company man for the military, and he's good at what he does.
Yes. Very good.
He does the work for the country and loves his family. And then when tragedy strikes, he goes apeshit and goes off to get revenge, man. And that was, his moral compass throughout the entire rest of the movie there. What did you think about him?
As the character John Kelly, I think it was played very well by Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Emotionally, physically, he portrays such great emotion off and on, like a flick of a switch. Going from serious, going from military man, soldier to emotional father, husband, and just scene by scene. I mean, he's in there, he's being a soldier, and then he has that flip switch where all of a sudden it's like, I'm not a soldier now, I'm the husband out for revenge. And he plays it so well. He did it so well in this movie.
Yeah. What hasn't been said about Michael B. Jordan in his young career already? He's a phenomenal actor who hasn't reached his full potential, but in this flick, his acting prowess and motivation is what drives the flick and what brings it home. And that's what's fun, man. He kicked ass.
Yeah, I mean, the movie is a movie with a big cast. He's with the team most of the movie, but it stays focused on him. It's literally John Kelly and the gang, right? Everybody behind him. There's not really...
Yeah.
There's not really a co-star, if I can, if anybody can see me putting that in quotations. But yeah, I mean, scene to scene, that's what I noticed. I mean, even when he's sitting there with just somebody on his side, like, he's got a whole lot of interaction with Lieutenant Greer.
Yeah.
Jodie Turner-Smith, who is awesome as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it stays, he keeps it on him. No matter what.
He's the main focus, and it's because he's out for revenge, right?
Right. Well, I mean, that and Michael B. Jordan in general just keeps that spotlight the whole time.
Yeah, he commands it, but doesn't ask for it. It just is there. That's how I feel, man. And that's how it was in Black Panther. After Black Panther released, it made over $1 bazillion.
So much money.
Everybody was talking about how great the movie was overall and how great all the acting was and how triumph of a black superhero movie it was. But Michael B. Jordan's performance, dude is out there killing it in every performance, man. This movie is a combination of him as Eric Killmonger and him as Creed. You combine those two characters, right? He's strong, he's determined, he's smart, and he's an all-around badass. He doesn't take shit from no one.
No, I mean he's got the acting chops and he's jacked.
So over dinner the other night, Carmen and I, we sat down and I turned on the movie Speed, and she was actually digging it, man.
Oh yeah.
I was fully surprised. She's not really an action movie type of person, but she was entrenched in the movie. It's one of those big cinematic adventures that happen on film with Keanu Reeves. You know, movies have this ability to bring people together, to post up in the theater and enjoy an amazing cinematic adventure. Javi, what's the first big movie event that you can recall in your life?
I have to say Space Cowboys.
Oh man, great movie.
I was like 13, 14 years old, bunch of friends going out to the gym theater and having a good time in Kannapolis, North Carolina.
Mine would be 1996, Independence Day. My mom took me, my brother, all of our friends to go see this movie, right? Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum, and they're taking on aliens. And the theater was full. Everybody was there to just see this amazing movie, and we all were there, and it was just enjoyable. Just one of my favorite moments, man.
Yeah, movie moments, they're memorable, and everybody has their all-time favorite movie moments. What was yours?
The Prestige. Christian Bale versus Hugh Jackman, Wolverine versus Batman as magicians. What Hugh Jackman does to ensure his magic trick works, I'm not going to spoil it, but mind-blowing. What about you, man?
For me, it was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Ghostbusters.
Love that movie. Love that scene.
Just a great scene in general. And on that note, we would love to engage with all you guys and talk about your favorite movie moments as well. And you can find us at Movie in a Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and you can also find us on Facebook as well.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to add, like, and share our content. We hope to hear from you all soon. And what about the second lead in the movie? You did speak about her a little bit, Karen Greer.
Yeah, she pops in and out quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but she has some good action scenes as well.
Yeah.
She did some good fighting, some good shooting. She commanded her scenes just as well as Michael B. Jordan. But like I said, she got her moments and she shined in her moments. But as soon as John Kelly's back in the scene, I was like, all right, we're on him now.
Yeah,
But
man.
like you said, just the way it goes, and I think that's the whole point of the movie.
She was cool, man. She is James Greer's niece, right? From the Jack Ryan, Tom Clancy universe. So, she's right there in the mix as well.
Yeah.
And, she's an intelligent commanding officer who sides with Kelly throughout the entire movie, but also has the ability to, make him stop, make him slow down, like make him come back to reality and be like, you can't go that far.
Basically, the only other person he trusts.
Yes, exactly.
Aside from his wife.
Yep.
Pretty much is what I got from it. They've been side by side for a while. With him, ended up in the prison, helping him get out. She trusts him, or she trusts him, I guess, just as much as he trusts her.
Yeah, she plays the character to a T where, she wants answers for this attack. Not only the attack that they did at the beginning of the movie, but also the attack on her team that all got sniped.
Oh yeah,
within 24 hours of each other, and then killed John's wife and baby girl. So just she's intense, man, and I really enjoyed her. Moving forward, Jamie Bell, Robert Ritter.
Yeah, he plays an interesting character for me. Because like the whole movie, you really don't know where he's at in this whole scheme.
You don't.
Like you don't know if he is a bad guy or if he's a good guy. You don't know when he's playing anybody or when he's not playing people. He worked it out very well. He really kept you kind of wondering if he was like in all this mess, right?
Yeah, and you've seen people play CIA officers before. This guy, he left you in suspense after the opening scene, after the debrief, after Kelly's team was killed.
Yeah.
Throughout the rest of the movie, you don't know whose side he's actually on. Because what's the archetype of a CIA agent, right? Their job is to keep secrets and not tell things and keep people pissed off who asks for answers but doesn't provide them. And Jamie Bell does this to the T, man. Just a fantastic actor. Always loved Jamie Bell. Jumper, Snowpiercer, Rocket Man, Man on the Ledge. I loved all of his performances what I want to see is him more front and center. In these movies, he's always a good supporting actor. I don't think he's been in a lead role since Billy Elliot when he was a kid. So that was back in the 90s. So
some people, that's their place. Some people can shine,
Yeah.
He did a great job in this character, along with Michael B. Jordan and Jodie Turner-Smith.
He got down to playing a American accent and basically was a super shady character with unknown motives, right? That was one of my notes that I wrote down. I was like, this guy is just shady from start to most of the movie.
Yeah, pretty much till like the very end of the movie.
Do you remember that Bell and Jordan teamed up before?
No.
Fantastic Four. Did you ever see that one that came out a few years ago?
Yeah.
So Jamie Bell plays Ben Grimm. Obviously, you only know him for like the first, I don't know.
Did he really?
20, 30 minutes of the movie. But yeah, he plays Ben Grimm.
Really? All right. I did not. I knew Michael B. Jordan was in Fantastic Four. I didn't put that piece together, though. That's cool.
Yeah, man. He was definitely in that movie. Once again, the movie itself was not good, but the entire cast is what I loved. And then when you brought in Jamie Bell and Michael B. Jordan with the others, it was just fantastic casting.
I enjoyed the cast a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them, but the rest of that was questionable.
Awesome, man. So something I want to talk about is how visceral and in your face all these action scenes were. I kind of felt like I was there in the moment through this.
They were very big, and there was really only like 4 action scenes in this whole movie.
Yeah.
To say that they were really awesome and there's like 4, it's pretty awesome, right? Guess is one way to put it. Yeah, very big, very long, very well choreographed.
That's the one of the things I want to talk about. The director puts you in a place like you're literally right there next to these characters during this fight. The one in the beginning of the movie, you might catch a knife.
Yeah.
Face.
And they're dodging watching the movie.
Right? But one of the things I want to talk about, my favorite scene of the movie is one of the action scenes is the prison fight.
Dude.
Was that your favorite?
Me too, homie. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously we don't want to spoil it for anybody. Definitely if you haven't seen it yet, but
there's 4 other ones. We can spoil one of them.
They tell him they basically say, "Let's go. You're going for a walk." He's like, "Nah, fam." And then he shuts the little sliding thing or whatever, walks away, and Michael B. Jordan just takes his shirt off and just gets intense.
Yeah.
Starts running the water. I just finished watching this movie before we started recording. Carmen was like, he knows his sink's running, right? Like
yeah.
Some shit's about to go down.
Yeah. He was planning it. He was hyping himself up.
But gosh, dude, that was just a really visceral, fun, intense. I felt like I was in that jail cell catching an ass whip and getting mollywopped.
And, once again, we talk about how good of a actor he is and his emotion.
Yeah.
This one, there was no talking. It was all body language, all, just physical acting.
Yeah.
I mean, my boy's jacked.
Oh,
he was flexing. He was just, he put it all out there, man. And that's why it was my favorite. Just because him using all that to his advantage.
Yeah, and I wondered at first, I'm like, what you taking? Like, I get why the water is on the floor. I was trying to figure out why he put it like on his shoulders and his back, and they couldn't get a grip on him, man. They couldn't get a hold of this guy at all.
Yeah.
And he was ready to snap some necks, so.
He made that very vocal. No, but yeah, great fight scene. Very, very close combat. I mean, jail cell. Can't get much closer than that, right?
Yeah. So, we've already been hinting on it, but the acting itself, right? Jordan holds up the movie. The entire movie is just him. You said it already a couple times.
Yeah.
But the supporting cast really drives the movie home and drives the plot of this movie, man.
Yeah.
I thought the acting was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, you got other favorites in here with Guy Pearce.
Come on.
as a Secretary of Defense, Thomas Clay.
Yeah.
I mean, he starts out the movie kind of spotty. Not spotty like his acting, but just his roles in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of in and out as this, Secretary of Defense.
Calling the shots, yeah.
Yeah. Then he gets to come in with a little bit more later on in the movie.
Jordan holds it up, but I have to always go back to Ritter and just not knowing what side of the fence that he's on, man. Like that's the kind of shit that just intrigues me about acting and about movies. How well this actor can hold that up, right? Because sometimes you can tell in movies like, yep, this person's bad, this person's good, this person, you know exactly what this person's motives are. But Jamie Bell, you just didn't know the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, after like the opening scene, you're like, this guy did it all.
Yes,
he's the one behind everything that's ever happened to to these people in this team since the beginning, since they got in the military. And then just a little bit later, you're sitting at the table with him, and he's talking, and you're like, okay, maybe he wasn't that guy. He's a CIA agent, so he's got those secrets, and he keeps things to himself. But you're like, okay, he's all right. And then a little later on again, you're like, he did it all. It's him.
Why the hell were you not on the plane? You were in the hangar with us. Why the hell were you not in that crashed plane with us? And you just chilling on the couch eating bonbons, bro, when we roll up?
Well, I mean, that's why he got pinned up, right?
Yeah, dude, for a hot minute. I thought he was going to. He turned blue.
Once again, just another great scene between him and Michael, switching between, like with Jamie Bell being scared and being serious and trying to be cool to being scared again. Michael B. Jordan, serious, I'm a soldier. Then, okay, I'm not a soldier. I'm that husband that's for revenge, just back and forth. Fantastic.
Yeah. One thing I want to talk about is the plot itself, right? This movie is it starts off as a revenge flick.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a bunch of these before.
Yeah.
Somebody's family member dies. Somebody's best friend dies. Somebody's dog dies. Whatever the case is, the rabbit got loose. Whatever the case is, right? Like, it starts off with that. Yeah. But this movie has so much more to it. There's so much more components and elements.
I mean, honestly, it's a little bit more on, the realistic side.
Yeah.
As much as I can say that, his actions actually have consequences in the movie. Either way, it's never like he's just, okay, you're a soldier, so you're free to do whatever you want to. It's never like that through this movie.
I mean, he killed somebody and was in jail.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He did that and he went to jail, even though he ended up being rescued from jail, I guess, because he wasn't freed.
He was going to snap everybody's neck in there.
Yeah.
Probably would have done it as well. He had a lot of water on his back. Good.
So yeah, even though that, all this stuff happened and he got out of the prison and ended up out in the free world, he wasn't free and clear, and he knew that.
Yeah.
I give a thumbs up to that as being part of the plot of the movie.
Yeah, so like we said, right? It's got that revenge stuff, and there's consequences to his actions trying to go for revenge, but you stay for the conspiracy. What's going on? Like, why did my team get downed? What is going on with this guy and who is supposedly dead, but shot and killed my wife? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you go through the movie, it starts kind of unraveling, and you're like, oh, this is more messed up than you thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah, you think it's just this one guy. That's the guy he's got to get to.
But it's so much more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it really is. I mean, literally warfare. It's not just about that. It's literally about warfare. In
modern day, modern warfare, right there on the spot, man. All right, JV, go ahead and give us your thoughts on this movie.
I really enjoyed this movie. The action scenes, Michael B. Jordan's character, the other characters led you through a good story that we've heard before, but in a little bit different way. At the end of the day, though, I give this a 3 out of 5 buckets. It just wasn't, when there wasn't action, just a lot of talking and a lot of things that weren't really as great as I would like him to be in between action.
Gotcha.
What about you, Clyde? What do you think?
I am a big fan of Michael B. Jordan. The fact that he got to produce this flick as well, he put a lot of energy into this and performed quite well. Like I said, the plot itself was fantastic. The action sets and the action sequences, it's a kickback to the 80s and 90s type where it was very visceral and in your face.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't all this stylized type action. It was just like he just whooped those guys' ass in that hotel in that third act, man. Like, he was just throwing haymakers, and that was really fun to watch, man. This is a movie that I want to see sequels to, and it kept me engaged. This movie, I'm also going to go ahead and give 3 buckets out of 5. But I am really excited what this John Kelly, here's a spoiler, John Clark is going to do in the future, man. So, really excited about that. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode discussing Without Remorse. Next week, we'll be sharing our thoughts on the 2005 comedy, Be Cool.
And that's streaming on HBO Max.
I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. All right, homie. Well, you take it easy.
Zippity Do Da Goodnight.